tomorrow. I have news. I've been watching Emily in Paris. I'm really enjoying the show right now. I'm on season 2, episode 3 already. What? I didn't realize I'm in season 2. But okay. I'm signing the papers at 4:30 today. It's actually editing me. I just wanted to explain why I actually didn't film while I was moving. And it's pretty simple. I just had like literally less than 48 hours to move. So it was all like so chaotic of how it happened in general. If you don't know why, just go watch my last videos. I have a whole playlist on it on how it went and everything. So it's just abruptly cutting to me actually like emptying boxes and like what the state of the things looked like after I moved everything. So there's no like time lapse of me like moving boxes in and saying goodbye to my old place. It was just so rushed. I was such on a time crunch that I actually didn't film anything. But sneak peek, this is like part of the kitchen, so I'm just gonna ease you into January 1st. Hi, it's probably the first time I'm talking in a new apartment. I haven't really filmed a clip in the kitchen or just anywhere yet, and I'm very excited. The progress is going good. I haven't filmed as much as I would want to. I've started a wash, so if you hear noise in the background, that would be the washing machine, which is something I have in my place. It's, oh my god, the story of how I got this place is just so crazy. I haven't done a proper empty apartment tour this time around. I had to squeeze my move in 2 days. It went differently than what I said in my last video. I ended up signing the papers on the 30th, on Thursday the 30th, and I just got out of the shower, so that's the hair. But yeah, so on the 31st we moved all day. We started at 10 a.m. and we ended up finishing the last part we did was at 9:30 or something, and that's the same day that the curfew got in place, so we couldn't do more. We ended up sleeping at the place here, and I did not take that much videos or that much things in general. On the 1st, which was the last day that we could move out, it was like one more day than our lease, but they did come to ask us like when we wanted to move out, when we were planning to move out. So if we wanted to, we could have said like the 5th of January, I think, and it would have been fine. Honestly, there's so many things in the other apartment that were wrong and that they needed to redo before another tenant could take the apartment. We could have moved out like whenever, wherever, and I just have to include this here, okay? But as we were moving out on the 1st, now remind you, there's never, it's supposed to be in Canada. The big cockroaches this big that you see in the movies, there was one on my fucking floor. This big. Not the tiny ones, the big ones. There was one big one on my floor. Disgusting, honestly. I went to pick up the first load on the 1st with my boyfriend, and we just realized there was too many things to actually be able to do it in one day. And so we rented a truck, which thank God we did. I had to do probably 15 trips from the apartment to the truck, and it would have never worked in the timeline that we had. We packed from 1 to 3 p.m. like cleared out the apartment, cleared out what we didn't need and what we needed, packed it up, and came here just to catch you up on the last few, like the last week. This is what happened, and this is what, not even the last week, it's like been 5 days or something. Oh my god, it's so nice here. I feel a lot more secure, a lot just better in general. As we were moving out, I never had time to do an empty apartment tour, so this is kind of the official apartment tour, but it's not empty at all. It's half unpacked and half packed still. A lot has happened, a lot has changed. I was honestly so tired to try to do something to film after all the moving that I just gave up on trying to film the like actual moving. I was like, I'm just gonna catch up on like the rest. So oh yeah, I am a lot more secure, and the cats have been a lot more happy, a lot more playful. They seem like generally just 1,000 times better than the other one. They're a lot more active, they're a lot more joyful, and Polo does ask for a lot more cuddles than he was. He's asking for a lot of attention, and I think they're just both more happy, and I have noticed that I feel a lot better here. Physically, mentally, in general, I feel more positive, which is not something that I was. So let me give you a little tour of how it is right now and how everything is, and then I have to do a lot of calls because I'm still not done with the moving process. You know, adult stuff. So let's give you a grand tour of what it looks like, and I'll try not to talk too much. So right as you walk in, this is what you see. Let me give you like this, and then to the left is the bedroom, and so you're gonna have the bed, and lighting is not too great, but okay, there we go. You have the bed, and then this is just a closet that I, for the moment, just threw stuff in. So we've got boxes and our clothes. And so yeah, if you go to the right, you have the magnificent kitchen. Honestly, it's like the biggest kitchen ever. I am so grateful. So you have a dishwasher, there's a sink, like brand new sink, microwave, oven, fridge, and freezer, and then a ton of storage, which I don't even know what I'm gonna put in all of these, because for the moment, like, it's mostly empty. And don't mind the mess on the counter. I'm gonna have all the drinks and stuff here. So I got like all of these, and then in the other ones it's just like basic stuff. In the corner here, which is like there's a little nook here, but there's not much to put there, so the cat tree has found its place in there. And so this is where the mess starts. So I have this, the table that came with the apartment is right there. Now this is not a final layout, but it's just like an overview. And this is like the living room area. And then in here is more storage, but it's a big storage, and I've piled up so many things, and the Christmas tree fits in the back, which is just wonderful. But yeah, there's a washing machine going on right now, and a vent. So in the bathroom, if we open, there we go. So right as you walk in, this is what you see in the bathroom. There we go. Washer and dryer, which is like going on right now. And then put these on. Lots of storage. I don't even know what to do with all the storage, honestly, but it is what it is. This is mostly empty. And then beautiful sink, a toilet, and a big stand-in shower, which is like just great. And it's the raining shower head, like this, and then yeah. God. This is where I'm living for at least the next 9 months, and then we'll see if I decide to stay longer, which I probably will. Honestly, who wouldn't want that? I mean, a beautiful place like this. There we go. Let's close this. Just so we don't have all the noises. We're still gonna have noises, but at least it's a little bit better. So yeah. I was discussing with my boyfriend like where we would live if we were to stay like longer in Montreal, because there has been talks before of there we go. there's been talks before of moving out of Montreal and like moving to Toronto or something, and we were like we had talk about it, and if we were to as long as we stay in Montreal, and if we are to come back in Montreal, I think this is gonna be the apartment, or at least the building that we would be renting from. So if we stay here for longer, if we like for a couple years or something, we might just renew the lease or just change unit. But honestly, the size is perfect and the price is good, and it's brand new. It's been, the building has been constructed like in like building. I'm trying to make it make sense because there's still final touches on the outside of the building that is not done, that they're doing. But I know I said that I didn't want construction in my other place, but due to the time crunch and the fact that there's not a lot of noise coming from the construction, it's something that's livable with. And by probably April or May or something, they're gonna be completely done. There's just like some panels missing here and there, like on the outside, and that's it. So very happy with the place I have, and with that is probably the end of this video. So again, don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep seeing more videos. You okay, baby girl? And there she goes. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you want to just like follow along. I am not done with the apartment at all, and I just put up the vines on there yesterday night, and I think I'm gonna get more to put on there. It already feels like so much like home, which is not something that I've had in an apartment before. And this just feels so comfortable. Now, the lighting is not that great. I am aware. There's going to be a lot of artificial... There's going to be a lot of artificial lighting. But hey, what comes first is me, and it's like my actual life. So this makes me happy, so the lighting is gonna have to do with it. But yeah, I'll see you next Monday. I have a lot of calls to do, so